I want you to forget, just forget the story or two stories you're about to hear that happened.
After we tell them?
Yeah. I think we're gonna tell you two stories. Just pretend you never heard them.
Okay. So my dad was a bus driver for New Jersey Transit for 30 years, and they had a big Christmas party, and all of the kids would get certain gifts. And one year, the gift for my age category was the Farrah Fawcett head. They had a head, a bust of her that you could put makeup on, and you could style her hair. So, flash forward, years go by, and I'm invited to a spin the bottle party. I'm in like 8th grade. I've never been to a spin the bottle party, but I'm gonna not be the girl that doesn't know what she's doing. So I decide I'm gonna make out with the Farrah Fawcett head, okay?
To practice.
To practice kissing.
To learn.
I mean, she was the only one that was there, okay? Flash forward, I'm now a talk show host. Farrah Fawcett is a guest on our show. And I don't know what comes over me, but I say to her, "You were my first kiss." I mean, not you. Not you, just your head, just your bust. Ryan, of course, tells an even more interesting
Again, like
story.
I said, forget you heard these two stories. So it dawned on me that I have a similar story about learning how to kiss, and we do have to practice before we do it for the first time. And I grew up in Atlanta, and there's a mall off 285 called Perimeter Mall. Oh. There's a store called Spencer's Gifts. Yeah. In the back, they have posters. And if you get to the back of the posters, they have posters of girls in bikinis. And this was back when Heather Thomas and Christy Brinkley were the girls wrapped around in fire hoses and things in the posters. And I earned some money mowing the lawns of the neighborhood, and I bought these two posters, and I brought them home to my mother, and I said, "Hey, Ma, I bought something at the mall with my lawn mowing money. Can I pin them on the plaid wallpaper in my bedroom?" And she said, "Sure, okay." Well, then, at one point, I was going to go out with this girl. I mean, I was very young, but I didn't know if I was going to kiss her or not, and I had never kissed anyone. So I took the Christy Brinkley poster off the wall, and I put it on the ground. Remember, just forget this, okay, afterwards?
He put it on the ground, okay?
And I laid down, and I started to make out with her. And for a second, it kind of felt like she was there.
I want you to know that my son was sitting there listening to these stories, riveted and horrified all at the same time. He was like, what?
And so Kelly said to me, "Have you ever told Christy Brinkley that story?" And I said, "No, are you kidding?" She said, "Good, we're gonna book her in a couple of weeks."
Yeah, we're gonna.